Oh, hold up now. Not Central Cee getting all caught up and then tossed aside by Ice Spice like yesterday's leftovers. So, check this out. Folks are talking, and it ain't looking good for Central Cee. Word is Ice Spice was just using him for some promo hype for her album. And as soon as she got what she needed, she dropped him faster than a bad habit. Yep, sis even messed up his thing with his ex, all for some clout. At first, people thought this whole relationship between Ice and Central was just some PR game they were playing to get folks talking, but let me spill the tea. Turns out Ice Spice had that boy thinking they were really about to be something, all while she was just scheming to level up her own game. And let's be real, this ain't the first time she's pulled a move like this. Remember what went down with Nicki Minaj? Now, poor Central Cee is over here regretting he ever left his girl for Ice. But honey, it's too late now. The internet's dragging him while Ice is out here living her best life without a care in the world. But before we dive deeper into this messy situation, let me break down how this whole drama started. Cause baby, it's messier than you think. It all kicked off a few days ago when Ice and Central were spotted in London together. Ice Spice dropped a hint by posting a pic of her chilling in a Lamborghini, making sure folks knew she was in London. Then, just minutes later, Central Cee shared a video of him driving that exact same Lambo, even showing off the interior to make sure we all knew he was behind the wheel. Of course, this had people going wild, accusing Ice and Central of low-key launching their relationship. And let's keep it 100. There's no way they didn't know folks would start connecting the dots. They clearly didn't want us in their business, but here we are, and the plot thickens, y'all. So, folks started really buying into the rumors when Ice Spice went full-on paparazzi mode, calling them out when she and Central Cee were out shopping in London. They were getting all cozy, and it was plain as day that something more than just friends was popping off between them. But this was just the tip of the iceberg, because Central was still publicly booed up with TikTok star Madeline. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Ice wasn't just some random fling. Sis was part of a whole roster of side pieces that Central had on speed dial while he was out here doing Madeline dirty. Folks were quick to label Ice as a homewrecker, saying she was the one who broke up Central and Madeline's relationship. But guess what? Ice couldn't care less. She was on a mission to stir up all this drama just to push her album, and she wasn't stopping till she got what she wanted. And then things went from messy to downright chaotic. Madeline, who was now Central's ex, gave Ice exactly the attention she was craving. Sis took to TikTok and spilled all the tea, exposing how Ice plotted to steal Central from her. Madeline revealed that she and Central were already going through it and she was planning to dump him anyway. But before she could make her move, Central popped out with Ice Spice, and that's when she knew he had been creeping behind her back the whole time.
Imagine you break up with your boyfriend one night and the next day he is posted up with Ice Spice and Chrome Heart. I didn't even actually get to break up with him and he's already with the next girl. He gave me not even like 12 hours notice before he was being filmed in Chrome Hearts with her. The flight from America is 12 hours. She was already on the plane. This is 4 days until my birthday. When I saw him in her comment section like that, I tweaked so bad I was gonna put this screenshot on.
But here's the gag. After Madeline caught on to all the mess, Central had the nerve to tell her, "Come home, I still love you. You should caption your next post the same as Ice's." Like, what? He even mentioned a funny birthday gift that would be good for social media. So, Central wasn't even sorry for getting caught. Instead, he tried to rope Madeline into this whole PR circus just to help Ice promote their song, Did It First. Ice was literally in this man's ear, wrecking his relationship left and right, all for some promo, and Central was too blinded by the hype to even notice. For real? You just can't make this stuff up?
My friend was at least considerate enough to let me have my birthday week, and then I see them at the club on the 6th of July. My birthday's on the 7th. This man has since emailed me, called me, called my mum, tried to follow my friends on Instagram. You get the gist. So it wasn't that much of a surprise when I get a call from his team, and it's a girl on the end of the phone saying, "First and foremost, I'm a girl's girl. So his team is calling me, trying to convince me to have a conversation with him. And they're trying to tell me like he had no control over this. And I'm trying to get the point across. It doesn't matter if he had control or not. Why the was I told 12 hours before it happened? I'm going insane because all I'm seeing is comments being like, how could she condone this? This is so embarrassing for her. Like, why would she let her man act like this? Guys, I never agreed to this. No one told me. Okay, now that we got the logistics out the way, I have to laugh. When I got sent this story 5,000 times, me and my friends were dying. We thought Icespice must have found out that he played me and his fucking ass. That's the only reason he would have one shoe on. And then he escaped, and that's why he said you only live twice. Then this guy put on his broadcast channel, no Madeline slander shall be tolerated. Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to?
When Madeline dropped all this piping hot tea, folks were quick to turn on Ice and Central, dragging them through the mud. People were heated, feeling like Ice and Central did Madeline real dirty. But like I said before, Icespice wasn't losing any sleep over it. Sis had zero cares to give. Instead of backing down, she decided to rub salt in the wound by flexing on Madeline. She posted a TikTok of herself doing push-ups with the caption, "Mood after taking her mandas." Madeline wasn't about to let that shade from Icespice slide. She clapped back in the comments saying why, but here's the kicker. Central was just a pawn in Ice's game all along. Sis was never really into him. She just needed him for that promo boost. And that became crystal clear when she dropped her new album, Y2K. Despite all the hype and drama, the album flopped hard, debuting at a sad #18 on the Billboard 200 with only 28,000 copies sold. And guess what happened next? Icespice ditched Central faster than you can say next. She stopped hanging out with him and went right back to her regular routine. But poor Central though, he got played big time. He lost his girlfriend, and a lot of his supporters jumped ship too. He even dropped a new single called Gen Z Love, which was supposed to be all about his relationship with Madeline. But let's keep it real, nobody was checking for that track. It didn't make the splash he hoped for because folks just weren't interested in hearing what he had to say anymore. And of course, people had plenty to say about this whole messy situation, like this one person who commented, "Central Cee definitely used Madeline for promo. He has embarrassed her with other girls multiple times while telling her to post things about their relationship and making songs about cheating on her. And she's not the first girl he's done it to. This is a bad look for Icespice too." Another person said, "Madeline deserves better. He's so messy." But now, I gotta know what y'all think. Was Icespice dead wrong for using and then dumping Central like that? And do y'all think Central played himself by leaving his girlfriend for Ice? I mean, come on, was he really that naive? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, cause I know y'all got something to say about this mess. And don't forget to click right here to check out another super juicy video. You won't wanna miss it.